Okay, so today I wanted to show you everything that I picked up during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. A lot of these products took a while to ship. I'm sure the brands were super overwhelmed with orders, and I got some really amazing deals. Now, I do have a strategy heading into Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Usually, like once September hits, sometimes even August, I start making a list on my phone every time I want to purchase something that I think will go on sale during Black Friday. So that could be makeup or skincare or hair products, but it could also be things like towels or clothing or sheets for my house, just all kinds of random things. And then during the month of November, I just check those websites to see what kind of deals they're having. And that is a great way for me to actually shop strategically and save money on things that I would have already purchased. So a lot of these makeup and beauty products are products I would have paid full price for at some point. And then there are a couple of things that I wanted to try that I picked up while they were on sale. So I thought it'd be fun to show you what I actually spent my money on, since I did a lot of videos breaking down the sales, talking about what I was considering, brands I wanted to try. So let's start with Ulta because they were having some really good discounts. A lot of the products were like 30, 40, 50% off, but they also had coupon codes, and then I also had a lot of points to redeem. So I got some amazing deals on these products. This It Brushes for Ulta set was on sale for such a good price. I can't remember all of the discounts off the top of my head because it was a few weeks ago at this point, but I remember thinking like that was such a good deal. It was going to sell out, and I'm pretty sure it did sell out. It is the face and eye brush set. It comes with 3 dual-ended brushes. So essentially you get 6 brushes if you count a dual-ended one as 2, which I typically do. And It Brushes for Ulta are really, really good. I told you in a recent video that I actually repurchased just like an It Cosmetics. It looks very similar to this one. An It Cosmetics foundation concealer dual-ended brush. But these feel almost identical to the actual It Cosmetics brushes. The It Cosmetics brushes feel like a little bit heavier. Like as you're holding them, they feel more substantial, but the bristles are just as soft and they blend product just as well, in my opinion. So my favorite brush from It Cosmetics is the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7. It's a dual-ended foundation and concealer brush, and I love it for foundation, but also for cream cheek products. And this one is the Ulta Airbrush Flawless Complexion Foundation and Concealer number 132. So if you want a more affordable alternative, this is great. I think they sell this separately, but I just enjoy their brushes as a whole. So it was nice to be able to get a set for such a great discount, and I actually picked one up to give as a gift too. At this point, I don't plan on doing like an official gift guide video just because it is already almost the middle of December and I have so many other videos planned for the rest of the year, but I did just do a video on some gifts that I picked up at Sephora if you want some ideas, just because Sephora does ship fairly quickly. So even if you are still shopping for gifts, I think those are some great options. I'll link that video below. But I did pick a few of these up as gifts as well. The Essence Lash Princess Mascara sets. I love to give these as gifts because I know so many people really do enjoy the Essence Lash Princess mascaras as a whole. And with this set, you get 4 different options for the price of 3. But during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, they always have a deal on Essence gift sets. So for the last few years, I've been able to get these for even less than the $14.99 price that they usually are. So I think it's already a pretty good value, but I think they were maybe like 30% off or 40% off. So I got these for a really, really great price. And I think they make a fun gift just so someone can try out multiple different formulas and see which one they like best. I actually bought myself quite a few mascaras. I usually don't do like a ton of backups when it comes to makeup for a few different reasons. Makeup expires. So if I do tend to like repurchase a product and keep it on hand, sometimes there is the potential that it could go bad. But more often than not, like my preferences change because I am testing out a lot of makeup products, and I've noticed over the years, if I buy a lot of backups, if something's on sale or I'm afraid it's going to be discontinued, sometimes I don't end up liking it when I finally get the chance to use it. But one thing I will make an exception for is mascara, because I seem to fly through mascaras so quickly. And during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Ulta usually does like $10 or $12 high-end mascaras. So I did purchase the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara in brown. I didn't realize they actually sold it in brown, but a lot of mascaras do come in brown, and I know brown mascara is kind of trending right now. I am enjoying the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara in brown, but I thought I would try this one out as well. And I'm excited to use it because based on the photos, oh, it looks like it's a pretty dark brown. I was going to say based on the photos, it kind of looked more like a medium brown. I feel like the issue with a lot of brown mascara is that they almost look black on the lashes, and I kind of want like a good mid-toned brown mascara. So we'll see how this actually looks once I apply it to the eyes. But if you have any recommendations, please let me know, like your favorite go-to brown mascara. And then I did buy the KVD Beauty Full Sleeve Long and Defined Tubing Mascara. I really like tubing mascaras these days, and this one's pretty pricey and it's pretty new. So I was excited to see it available as one of their like $10 or $12 options. And then I did pick up two different drugstore mascaras. Oh, I actually got this one in brown too. It's the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara, which is one of my all-time favorites, top 3 for sure. And again, I didn't realize they made this one in brown. This is a brown black, so I thought it'd be nice to have more brown options on hand and just try out some different formulas. And then I repurchased the Flower Beauty Dream Warrior Mascara. It's been a little while since I've repurchased this, but it is one of my top products of 2023, so I thought it'd be fun to have it on hand again. And again, I got all of these for such a good discount, which is nice because mascara definitely isn't super inexpensive these days. Whether you're buying drugstore options or high-end options, of course, Essence does have some great mascaras for $5. I repurchased the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer. So I pretty much used one up fully, and then I already hit pan on the second one because that's how much I use it. And that never happens to me with cream products, but this is such a good formula. It's so like melty. It just basically looks like a second skin. It's gorgeous. It really is my ideal formula. So I grabbed this one and then I repurchased the Beauty Bakery setting powder. I haven't had this in my collection for a little while and I really missed it. And I think it's going to be great for the winter time because it is more of a lightweight option. Their packaging really is the cutest. If you haven't tried Beauty Bakery, everything is kind of like bakery themed. So this is like their flour setting powder. I just love it. But if you really do want like a very light, undetectable type of setting powder, that one is a great option. And then I also repurchased the Milani Weekend Brow. I've actually been using this more often than the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, which is my favorite, but I think the Milani Weekend Brow is a little bit more subtle, so you're almost able to get just slightly more realistic brows with this compared to the NYX pen. Sometimes with the NYX pen, I go a little bit overboard and I do like a really dark shade. I have Espresso, so I feel like if I use a heavy hand, it can get out of hand very, very fast. And this Milani pen is pretty dark. This one's an Espresso as well, but I think the tip is maybe like slightly more tapered. It's a little bit more subtle, so it really is perfect for everyday wear. So I grabbed this as well. And then one new product I picked up is the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. I think this was on sale for 50% off. It's a somewhat newer product. I remember people talking about this when it first launched. I hope this shade will work well for me. It's a little bit yellow toned, but I can always just mix in a little bit of a blue pigment. What shade is this? F30N. I used like 2 different foundation matching tools because I always pick up the wrong shade online. And I put in like different foundations I'm wearing, and every time it came up with this. So I'm really hoping this works well for me. This sounds nice. It's supposed to be a super long wearing foundation. It says need more hydration or oil control. This primer infused foundation helps balance the skin while delivering buildable radiant coverage with 16-hour wear. So that sounds great on days where I do want like a true, more full coverage, long wearing foundation. And I used to love, I think it was called their Always On foundation, or maybe it had a different name because it's been a few years since I've tried it, but Smashbox used to have a foundation that I loved years ago. And it's just been a while since I've tried a lot of products from the brand. So since it was 50% off, I thought I would give it a shot. I did buy a good amount of hair products, which I am happy about because I told you in a recent video, when it comes to sales, I typically focus so much on makeup and sometimes skincare that I skip hair products. Then when it comes time to actually repurchase hair products, I have to buy them for the full price. I do buy a lot of more affordable brands anyway, so it's not like it's the end of the world to buy a shampoo and conditioner at the full retail price, but it's always nice to be able to get them for a discount. So now I'm pretty much set on shampoo and conditioner for like the next 6 to 8 months. I did buy one hair mask. This is the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Super Nourishing Coconut and Fig Hair Mask. This is the best hair mask if you deal with dry hair or damaged hair, if you deal with breakage or you use a lot of heat on your hair, which I fall into all of those categories. This really makes my hair look and feel incredibly soft, and it is noticeably more hydrated even like days after using this. And then I've had this in my collection in my rotation for months. It lasted such a long time. It's the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Miracle Hair Elixir. I'm telling you, the super smallest amount of this product goes such a long way. I'll either mix this with my hair mask and just apply it all over my hair and let it set before rinsing it out, Or after I use the hair mask, I'll run some of this through like the ends of my hair and really focus it on like the very, very ends. And it just makes everything look super smooth, feel really moisturized. It smells good. It leaves my hair feeling silky and shiny. I'm telling you, like, these are two game changers for me. So since I enjoy those products so much, I decided to try their shampoo and conditioner as well. I don't buy a ton of expensive shampoos and conditioners. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's because I go through shampoo and conditioner fairly quickly. Not as much anymore now that my hair is like a little shorter. I know it's not short, but it used to be so long, like down to my waist. So I would run through shampoo and conditioners so fast. But I don't know, there's like something about it. I just feel like there are so many good, more affordable alternatives that I don't typically splurge on a high-end formula. But anyway, because these were on sale for such a great price, I decided to try their super hydrating shampoo and super hydrating cream conditioner. I'm really excited to see how much I like these because I enjoy their other products so much. And I'm kind of nervous if I end up falling in love with them that I'll have to constantly repurchase them. But I do deal with dryness because I use so much heat on my hair. I know it's not great for it. And today I used a little bit less. I don't know. Like I can't figure out what to do with my hair. I feel like I'm in a hair rut. Part of me wants to grow it out long again. Part of me wants to like cut it even shorter. I don't know. I feel like I can't figure out what to do with it. So anyway, that's kind of off topic, but I am excited to have this formula or these formulas and see how they work for me. You know what? I actually got those products on Cyber Monday because I don't think they were discounted quite as much on Black Friday, because on Black Friday, I actually bought this shampoo and conditioner from Bondi Boost. I have tried the Bondi Boost hair mask and it's really nice. I wouldn't say I like it quite as much as Coco and Eve, but it is a good option. So these were on sale for a really great price. And again, I figured I would just try a little bit more of an expensive shampoo and conditioner while it was more of like a drugstore price point. So these are the HG shampoo and HG conditioner. And then I did repurchase a go-to formula, the Ava NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. So I used mine up fully. I told you I went to Ulta in store to repurchase them, and they didn't have this formula in stores. So I tried another formula from Ava NYC and I didn't like it. I think it was like their volume formula. It really dried my hair out. So I thought I would pick this up again. And again, this brand was on sale. They're already pretty affordable, but it's always nice to be able to get a little bit of a discount. So I'm obviously set when it comes to shampoo and conditioner for the next few months. It usually takes me, I don't know, maybe like 2 months to go through shampoo and conditioner. Maybe more, maybe less, I'm not sure. So I am anticipating that I won't have to buy any shampoo and conditioner until at least the summertime. I did repurchase two of my favorite dry shampoos because they were on sale. The Eva NYC Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo, which is kind of like a lightweight formula. It doesn't really leave much of a white cast compared to other formulas, so I feel like this is nice when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to have to like really worry about blending my dry shampoo in. And then a little bit more of a heavy duty formula, the Hask Charcoal Dry Shampoo. This is a good alternative to the IGK Charcoal Dry Shampoo, which is a lot more expensive. This one's really effective. So usually I wash my hair every other day, but if I'm stretching it to like every third day, then I'll use this one because it really does work well. I actually didn't buy very much skincare this time around. I feel like I was kind of more focused on like hair products and makeup. And honestly, I just have a lot of skincare products and kind of working my way through. I did grab one thing. I didn't even know they had this duo available, or I would have mentioned it in one of my videos when I was breaking down the sale, but I randomly saw it. I think it was actually recommended to me because I have purchased these products separately. It's the Face and Eye Duo from It Cosmetics. What a good deal. So this was $62 and it's $106 in value if you were to purchase these products separately. So there's already like an almost or a little bit over a $40 savings. But on top of that, I want to say it was like 30% off because some of the It Cosmetics skincare line was on sale. So this was such a good deal. I feel like this was one of the best Black Friday deals I actually got because these are two products I love so much. And I think I told you in one of my Black Friday videos, I was going to purchase the eye cream and I was kind of considering this as well. So the It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream is my favorite. I've talked about it for years and it just works for me. Right now I'm using one from Osea, which is really, really good. And honestly, I feel like they're pretty similar. I think maybe the Osea one is a little more hydrating. So if you have extremely dry under eyes, that might be more ideal. And this one is maybe like slightly more smoothing. So I do enjoy both of them. I feel like I could probably flip back and forth. I think the Osea one's a little more expensive. And you can usually get this on sale because they do discount this line fairly often. And then I also got the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, which is so good for the winter time because it is deeply hydrating. And it's also really gentle on my skin. My skin is so sensitive, just red, easily irritated, and so dry in the winter, especially this winter. I don't know what's going on with it. So I feel like this product really does come in handy from like January all the way through March. I did order from a few brands directly, and honestly, there were a ton of good deals. Like I had probably a couple of other brands I was thinking about buying from, and I was just like, I need to narrow it down a little bit. I don't need to buy like every single thing on my wish list, but I did place an order on Huda Beauty's website for one thing. So I mentioned this in a video that I did saying that I wanted to buy it, but I thought it sold out. And one of you left a comment saying it was back in stock. So thank you to the person who let me know because this was on sale. I love my Kayali perfume so much, the pistachio one. And I've been wanting to try a couple of other fragrances from the brand. And usually I don't buy fragrance without smelling it ahead of time, but I had a feeling I would like a lot of these. So this is the Kayali Travel Essentials set. It comes with 3 different travel sized perfumes. I have worn 2 of these, but I haven't worn the 3rd one yet. So the first one is vanilla. This is the one I really wanted. It is an intense vanilla fragrance. Like if you don't like vanilla, you kind of feel like about it, don't buy this because you have to really love vanilla in order to love it. I do like vanilla, but I was going to say I almost feel like it's a little bit too intense, but it is such like a good cozy fragrance, especially for the winter time. I feel like this would be nice to mix in with something that's a little bit too sweet, just to add like a little bit of warmth to it. It kind of reminds me of someone like, when you smell a fragrance and you're like, there's someone I know that wears that. So I can't place who it is, but it smells really familiar to me. I do like this one. I don't know if it's going to be my go-to. I think I like the pistachio one better just because that does have like that cozy, warm vibe. I actually like this one better, Eden Juicy Apple. I used to have DKNY's, what was it called? Their apple fragrance years ago, like 10 years ago. And I wouldn't say it's the same scent as that one, but this just reminds me of that. Like when I smell this, there's like a little bit of like a nostalgic feel. I do really like this one, and I didn't expect to like this one as much, but I think this one is my favorite. It has juicy red apple, wild berries, jasmine, lychee, vanilla flower, and sensual musk. It kind of strikes me as more of like a spring summer fragrance, but I do think it is really, really nice. So I'm really excited about that. I haven't actually worn this one. This one is Love Fest Burning Cherry. This one smells really good too. Like it definitely has more of a fruity scent overall. So I'm excited about these. I'm excited to wear them even more. And again, I don't usually buy, these aren't full-size fragrances, but I don't usually buy fragrance without testing it ahead of time. But I really loved the pistachio one so much. I've heard such good things about her other fragrances. So I wanted to try these out, and I'm happy with this purchase. One brand I knew that I wanted to order from was Makeup by Mario, just because this product in particular has been on my wish list for a little while. And now that I'm fully in like a cream bronzer phase, I thought this would be a good product to try. It is the SoftSculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. So I got the shade, where is it? Light medium. I kind of wonder if I should have gone with one shade lighter. I believe this is more of like a subtle sheer product. It feels very, very similar to the blushes. What are those blushes called? His cream blushes that I love so, so much. It feels identical to those just from swatching it on my hand. So I think this shade will actually be perfect. It feels very lightweight. It has that balmy texture. So I think it's going to be great for more natural makeup days. The Makeup by Mario Cream Bronzer Stick is one of my favorite bronzers of all time, but it's definitely a lot more pigmented than this. So I think if you do prefer like a more subtle bronze, this might be more ideal. I'm curious to know how it actually holds up on the skin though, because the blushes that come in like the same packaging that have a similar formula, they don't last all day. Like they look really good on the skin. I love them for natural makeup days, but they do tend to fade a little bit faster. And I don't always mind if my blush fades, but for some reason, like I don't love when my bronzer fades. I'm not as much of a blush person these days. Like bronzer is my number one. And then if I have time or I want to, I'll add highlighter, but I've been skipping blush quite a bit. I also picked up the SoftSculpt bronzer. I try not to do this, but I wanted to hit the free shipping threshold. Honestly, I've moved away from that a lot. Like if I just want to order one thing, I'll usually just pay for shipping. I think I paid for shipping from Huda Beauty instead of like overbuying on a website, and not just when it comes to makeup, when it comes to anything. but I knew there were other products from Makeup by Mario I wanted to try. So this is the Soft Sculpt bronzer in the shade Light, and it's basically their powder bronzer. I've been wanting to try the powder bronzers and the powder blushes from the brand, but I actually don't have a ton of powder bronzer that I'm really in love with right now. So I thought it'd be a good time to try this product from them as well. So those are the only two products I got from Makeup by Mario, but I did get a few products from Give by Gwen Stefani. So I was going to say I've never tried the brand. I did get a mini lipstick in a Sephora favorites set a while ago, but other than that, I haven't tried anything from them. And honestly, I've heard really good things about the brand, so I grabbed a few things. I think I got everything for like $50 or maybe $60. They were doing 50% off site-wide, which was the highest discount that I saw from any individual beauty brand. So I did pick up the Spark the Fire Plumping Lip Balm. I got the shade LOL. When they first launched these, I just thought the formula sounded like it was going to be so nice. It's basically like a sheer lipstick that makes your lips look really full and smooth. Oh wow, this is really sheer. Here's the swatch of it. I feel like I'll definitely wear it over a lip liner, and I think it will be nice just to add like that shine, that really beautiful moisturizing feel without being like a full-on lip gloss. I also wanted to try their highlighter. This has kind of been on my wish list for a little while. It's the Check My Glow highlighter in the shade Platinum Cowgirl. The packaging is so cute. Anyway, this is what the highlighter looks like. I haven't tried a ton of new highlighters in 2023, and I don't always wear a lot of highlighter, but I've heard this is one of, like, a lot of people rave about this product from the brand. It kind of has a scent. Oh, it's like a little bit of like a fruity, almost powdery scent. It's not unpleasant, but it's pretty noticeable. And then I also grabbed the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. Like I said, I'm kind of on a big bronzer kick right now. This one's in Toastin. So it comes with a cream on top and then a powder on the bottom. And obviously you can layer them together. You can use them separately. So we'll see how this one performs. And then I also picked up the mascara. This is the Can't Stop Staring Lengthening and Lifting Mascara. I almost purchased this from Sephora like a month or two ago because they were having a deal, or they had a set that came with a mascara and an eyeliner. But obviously I'm glad I waited now because I got this for 50% off, which brings it down to more of like a drugstore price point. So I will try this at some point. And then I also got the Line It Up gel eyeliner in the shade Spiderwebs. I've been using a black pencil liner to tightline almost every single time I do my makeup. Even if I'm going for more of a natural makeup day, I feel like it just makes a difference. And I'm always on the hunt for a mascara that does not transfer down to the waterline. So I thought I would try this out as well. So that was a really good sale. I've just been wanting to try the brand for a little while, and I thought 50% off was a good time to take advantage of that. Okay, the last thing I bought is actually a new flat iron. I was going back and forth on which flat iron to try. I think I talked about it in my Black Friday video, my Cyber Monday video. I knew that I wanted to buy one that weekend just because they were really discounted, and I decided to go with the T3 one, which was a little more expensive than a few of the other brands I was considering. But I told you I have a T3 curling wand, like a curling wand trio with removable wands, and then a T3 hair dryer, and those have lasted me years. I've gone through a lot of flat irons over the years because they either like stop working or they just don't feel like they're as effective as they are in the beginning. I've actually used this probably like 4 or 5 times at this point because mine did ship pretty quickly. And this is so effective. I think they actually call it like a single pass styler. So you're supposed to be able to go through in just like one pass and have straight hair. And I actually get that with this product. I'm hoping that I actually have this one for years, just like I have had the blow dryer and the curling wand trio for years, because if that's the case, then it was a really good investment. I think it was on sale on Ulta's website, but I decided to order it from T3 because they had 25% off. And then if you signed up for their emails, I think you got like an extra 10% off. So I think it was under $100, but it still felt like an investment to me because my last flat iron I think was like 30, and it was fine. But now that I've used this one and I'm comparing them in my head, like this one is so much better, and I really think it will last, just based on my experience with their other hair tools. Okay, so that's everything I picked up during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I got some amazing deals that I'm really happy about. I would have paid full price for a lot of these products at one point or another. And honestly, I'm set for a long time, especially when it comes to mascara and hair products, which I'm happy about. So thank you for watching. I would love to know if you got any really great deals, what you picked up during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I don't really plan on doing like a ton of shopping over the next few months. I will be reviewing some new drugstore makeup because a lot of the drugstore brands are launching new collections and new products. So that will probably be my focus, but we're still in December. So I'm going to do all of my end of the year wrap up videos. I feel like I'm kind of late to the game. I've been seeing a lot of best of and worst of videos, but usually I save mine until like the very end of December. So those will be up soon. I'll actually be back on Thursday with a new video. So I'll see you then. Bye.